Niggas want me to attack you. Put the hood on, all they killing me cashes. Aren't you like Bob Saget? Greedy, I can't pass it. And everything to get no fasting. I don't care how much you knew me in the past tense. I ain't no Julian style, this ain't no last dance. Way past it. Wait. You know my ex cause he validate me. You never check, I don't want no receipt. I ain't get possessed, let my spirit speak freely. Hey, my past can't escape me. My pussy precedes me. Why my how the time change? I'm still playing the victim and you still playing the pick me. It's so embarrassing. All of the things I need living inside of me. I can see it. It's so embarrassing. All of the love I see living inside of me. I can see it. I'm blind. You ain't getting your bitch back. Calm down, she could be worse, never say that. I don't want pipe down, rather get paid back. Mama told me never say where you lay at. I don't want righteousness, I hurt too much, I lost too much, I lost too much, I hit my cut them wrong. Third day, pop out the tone. I like when you put your gun at the red light. I like all the violence, give me dysfunction. I like when you come, never stay the whole night. I like when you hide, never tell me I'm wrong. This my past can't escape me, my pussy precedes me. On my all the time change, you still talking about babies, and I'm still taking the plan B. It's so embarrassing. All of the things I need living inside of me. I can see it. It's so embarrassing. All of the love I see living inside of me. I can see it. I'm blind.
Hello, my royal gladiators. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to Stu Queen B's Thoughts. I'm Stu Queen B, and this is my channel. We are considered the royal gladiators over here because we never give up and we never give in. We are also millimeters over here, okay? And we stand on business. I pray that everyone is having a wonderful day. I'm covering today, I'm going on the Affirmations for Black Men, Chapter 5, a deep dive into affirmation writing. Please feel free to like the video, share the video, share them with your fellas or your nephews or your sons because they need some love too, okay? I also wanted to say thank you to everybody that sent me a Cash App or a super sticker or a stupid chat. Thank you very much. Some of them I didn't see until later, so I wanted to say thank y'all so very much for that. I truly appreciate that. Also, I hope everybody's having a wonderful day, like I said before. And I'm gonna get on down and read this affirmation. This part is a little long, so y'all know these are pre-recorded because I want to make sure I stay on topic for y'all. And I hope that does not bother y'all because when I'm talking about real emotional stuff, I like to say it and get it out. And then if I have time, I can come down in the comments and talk about it. So I like to get these out my way. Because y'all know when you're talking about certain things, you have to be clear-minded and focused. And I like to be clear-minded and focused when I'm doing these affirmations for Black men or controlling anxiety, which I'll be getting back to very soon. Controlling anxiety, because that has been an issue for a lot of people, and stuff is just going crazy right now. So I know I need to get back to doing what I'm usually doing, not just my love and marriage hunt stuff. I need to get back to what I originally started doing as well. And I have to find something else to watch, because I promise you that's coming to a close real soon. And I don't want to waste people's time all the time on negativity. But there will be coming a Love and Marriage Huntsville video will be coming out probably later today or tomorrow. Not sure yet. Got to watch one specific part, and then I come to y'all with that. So let me get on down to reading. Again, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and please put your notification bells on all. It lets you know every time I go live or I upload a video. I don't do all my lives. I don't do all my videos live, depending on what it is. For newcomers, for most people that have been here for a while, y'all already know certain things I like to stay focused on. And then I can come in the comments if I have the time. If I'm not there, my bad. It's just that sometimes I have to do a bunch of other different little things. So let me get on down to reading. And please, my Royal Gladiators, drop some purple hearts and some crowns in the chat for yourself. For my millimeters, drop some purple crowns. Purple crowns. Drop some purple hearts and crowns and some chess pieces in the chat for yourself. Okay? So let me get on down to reading. Like I said, chapter 5, deep diving into affirmation writing. This is good for women, men and women, but we're focusing on our brothers right now. So there has been enough beating around the bush up until this point. Let's talk about how to set up a general affirmation that caters to a wide array of problems. First, figure out how you'll go about it. Will you stick sticky notes around the house? Will you write them somewhere and read them first thing in the morning? Or will you have a reminder on your phone? You do you. Just do it with conviction and a firm belief that this practice will bear fruit. At this point, it would be wise to let some friends and family in on the plan, if you trust them, to help establish a subtle system of checks and balances. Next, identify what parts you need a little help in. Do you have issues with your self-esteem? Do you feel like you need the motivation to get your work done? Or do you just feel the need to have some reassurance in your life? Make a quick list of things you'd like to work on and things you know you can change, and write them down somewhere. Remember to incorporate the 3 P's into them, and make sure these affirmations are general. Some affirmations that can help you have a better day every day are: 1, I am grateful for everything in my life. 2, I am enough. 3, I define my day by its good moments. Number 4, I enjoy and savor the little things. Number 5, I am grateful for my small wins. Number 6, I am blessed to have another day ahead of me. Number 7, I dictate how my day will go. And number 8, I am doing my best. Okay? Those are 8 affirmations you can start off your day with if they suit you for that day. Now, if you take a minute to focus on each of these affirmations, you'll begin to understand the depths they hold. For example, I am blessed to have another day ahead of me. Pushes you to put things into perspective for a minute and to realize that through your problems, realize that though your problems are valid, you woke up to a new chapter, a blank slate, and that there is always things to be grateful for about, whether that's your health, a roof over your head, and the ability to feed yourself, knowing there are good people around, or just that you woke up another day. Similarly, I'm doing my best Constantly remind you that you've been trying, and some days just trying is more than enough. No one expects you to be perfect, but you put a lot of pressure on yourself as a man. Pressure to get everything right all the time. Sometimes people try too hard in their workplaces, in their academic setups, to beat the stereotypes falsely associated with the Black community. But all that does is add unnecessary stress. Even if it doesn't show through your progress or the people around you don't recognize and value it, if you know you're doing the best that you possibly can, no one should be able to get to you. Yeah, because if you're standing on your manhood and you are standing up and being an adult, don't let what others think about you or say about you dictate to you how you move in life. Because like I always tell my child, 11, like I always tell my son, he was born in this world with two strikes against him, as the world counts. And that's because he was born Black and he was born male. And that's a fight in itself. But as y'all see, the world is changing. It's still giving Black men a hard time. Don't get it twisted. But it also is adding and pushing women to the forefront of that as well. But our brothers need our help just as much as we need them in our lives as well. So, based on the weak areas that you have identified, these affirmations, along with any others you come up with, need to be repeated on a regular basis. Preferably taking some time out before starting your day and going through each day slowly and with complete belief will do the trick. This practice needs to become a regular routine to truly show you how powerful it can be. Furthermore, after each affirmation, try to expand on the phrase, conventionally with yourself will give you an extra boost of confidence. For example, I am enough can be expanded with, I try my best in every situation given the circumstances. I choose to remain kind to myself and others, and I am satisfied with the person that I am becoming. Expanding on these incorporate the ideas of self-talk to yourself. These statements and conversation with yourself will be specific to you and your circumstances. So write them down, visit them regularly, and tweak them whenever needed. That means when you write down your affirmations, they may fit for a point in time in your life, but sometimes you go back and rewrite them when you're going through the next phase in your life. And that means good or bad. Don't make you think like you have to use affirmations when things are going bad. It's best to use them when life is going good. So God can keep on pushing you in that positive space and let you understand and realize that He got your back and He there for you. You just have to believe it yourself. Because thankfully, that's what self-affirmations are. You have to believe that you deserve those things in your life. If you don't believe you deserve them, who else is going to believe you deserve them? Okay? Just a heads up. It is natural to feel a little bit weird at this point, to feel like everything you've read so far is just not right for you. These tricks have benefited millions of people, and there's no reason they won't help you. Give it some time. Take a minute to remember the emotions you felt that brought you to this point of reading this book. Now, onto affirmation in a circumstance where you find yourself extremely stressed, upset, overthinking, or panicking. By now, you must know that in such a moment, your brain isn't really ready to listen to anything unless you take a moment to calm down a little. Yes, easier said than done, but this is a crucial aspect before reciting your affirmations. So when you're really stressed and just need a way to snap out of your feelings, breathe. Take a few large and controlled breaths will help get adequate oxygen to your brain and into your system and will lower your heartbeat a little. Similarly, if you have some cold, my bad, y'all. And please, I would appreciate if y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and feel free to share the videos. Water in hand, drink a few small sips. You can also try sitting down if you're standing. Next, you need to derive your attention momentarily to something else. At that moment, you can't just turn your feelings off like a switch and start thinking about something random, right? So just focus on your breathing, working to calm it down, and also distract your brain from the topic at hand. You could also focus on something near you. Do the dishes or tidy a little while consciously making an effort to breathe and not think about anything worsening. Once you gain back some control, find a quiet spot, and if you can sit down, do that. Now you can recite your affirmations. It is hard to come up with new affirmations on the spot, especially if you are preoccupied with other things mentally, which is why you need to plan ahead. At an earlier date, brainstorm some effective affirmations and write them down in an accessible spot. These need to be jotted down somewhere you always have access to, like your phone, because a situation like this can arise randomly without much warning. Though, keep in mind that you need to have the self-discipline that once you open your phone to read them, you don't need to get distracted and you need to get straight to the point. Then, like normal, go through them one by one and with conviction. Force your mind to focus on the meaning of each affirmation and the depths that they carry. Since you're the one that wrote them down, you already know the meaning behind each one. So, too much thinking won't be needed in this situation. It'll just be active recall. If you need to talk to yourself and explain the meaning and purpose behind each phrase in the conversational tone, do so. Your technique will become better over time once you learn how to master the art. Here are some examples of affirmations you can use. 1. I am safe and in control. 2. I have done this before and I will do it again. 3. All stressful times in my life have passed, and so will this. 4. I am trying my best. 5. I am strong. 6. I inhale to calm down and exhale to worry. Let me say that one again. Number 6. I inhale to calm down and exhale to worry. That's a good one. Like earlier, let's dissect a few of the affirmations to search for the true essence behind the surface level meaning. I have done this before and I will do it again. This affirmation is not an opportunity for you to peek into your past and beat yourself up over mistakes. You need to keep yourself on the right track with positivity, though it may be difficult when you're already feeling down in the dumps. Briefly recall 1 or 2 incidences where you were equally as stressed, if not more. And then think about the fact that you overcame them. You don't need to remind yourself of the nitty-gritty details or recount your exact steps in that instance. All you need is your own reassurance that if you got through this, all that somehow, then you'll get through this also. Plus, age and experience are supposed to make you wiser, aren't they? Think about it, y'all. not always true. So doesn't that mean that now you're more well equipped to handle any sort of crisis? And this hurdle is comparatively an easier one when keeping your previous peace in mind? Yes, it doesn't mean that. It means you got this. Another affirmation states above, I am trying my best. This one is just a gentle reminder to yourself that whatever situation you're in, you're trying your best and that you'll always have. It's a reminder that most things in life aren't in your control. They're up to they're up to luck or fate or even random occurrences which are out of your hands. That's when I say when God come in. In those moments, you may feel helpless and agitated by these events, but it isn't your fault. You just need to emphasize yourself that you're doing the best you can, and that's enough. Now, let's touch briefly on affirmations while angry. Just because the process behind is very similar to the one that was just discussed. First, you need to have those affirmations written out beforehand. And second, you need to calm yourself down before you get into self talk. Even more in this case than before, because anger can be an especially overwhelming emotion where you lose some control of rational thinking. Y'all know how that goes. Y'all know how you get to the point where you see red and you can't control that. Yeah, been there, done that. Where was I at? The key is to be able to cool down just enough to be able to rationalize with yourself. Another thing you can do is to aid yourself is that when you're writing down the affirmations, you can write some details for your future self. Some things some things you'll want to read and hear at that moment. Though anger is a state where thoughts aren't coherent or even rational. It's your job to find a way to force in some analytical thinking. A loved one can play a crucial role at this moment too. If your anger allows for extreme interference, men generally do tend to get angrier a lot more than women do. And that's okay. But you need to be able to get it under control without causing any sort of damage. And fellas, when y'all get angry and y'all can't control yourselves because you're too in your emotions and y'all barely use y'all emotions, you got to learn to breathe in, breathe out, exhale, inhale, and relax. So you don't get yourself in trouble. Because y'all know how that can go. And we don't want nobody in trouble. Okay? We don't want nobody in trouble. Okay. So anger is a state. I read that part. Where was I at? Once you're ready, get those affirmations out and read them out to yourself. Some affirmations you can use during bouts of anger. 1, I acknowledge my anger and I refuse to act on it. 2, nothing will make me feel threatened here. 3, controlling my anger makes me feel empowered. And 4, nothing is allowed to get to me and disrupt my peace. That's number 4. I'm going to say that one again. Nothing is allowed to get to me and disrupt my peace. So be mindful when people are trying to push them buttons on you, don't let them push the buttons. Because they want you to act out of character. They want you to spaz out. Try not to do that. Try to sit calm and peaceful. I don't care if you got to sing in your head. Just to calm yourself down just a little bit so you can control what you say. Because sometimes we say things we can't take back. Or we do things we can't take back. So breathe before you do anything. And don't let nobody disrupt your peace, like I always say. Now for the deep dive into the meaning of some of these affirmations. Nothing is allowed to get to me and disrupt my peace. This phrase is especially powerful because of the strong emphasis on staying firm in who you are. Events and people's behavior may catch you off guard, but there's no reason to lose your calm and act out of character in a way that you might regret later. See what I'm saying? Keep, excuse me, don't let people get to you the way they intend to. Keep a calm mind, and find your way to the light at the end of the tunnel. That means get away from them. That's what I can say. Get away from them. Keep moving and keep pushing. Affirmations for happy moments have been touched on already. But when you need a nudge to live in the moment and truly embrace the happiness that you're feeling, here are some affirmations you can recite in such a moment. Number one, I deserve this happiness. Number two, I am allowing myself to feel all my emotions. Number three, I am grateful for these feelings. Number four, my happiness will increase with every passing day. And number five, I choose happiness. Those are five affirmations you can use every day if you choose to. The key points in these affirmations is gratitude and taking a moment out to truly soak up in the bliss you're feeling and remind yourself that life is good, that these moments make the tough times worth it, and that you'll learn to accept that you deserve every joy-invoking event that comes your way. As humans, we tend to get stuck in planning. We hope and plan for the future obliviously. That might be good thing as That might be a good thing as it allows you to plan for your future and keep yourself motivated by constantly thinking about the weight of all you want to achieve. But on the flip side, when those moments truly come around, you might not know what to do. You spent so much time waiting and planning, you really didn't learn how to be in the moment. It is normal to feel this way, especially in the day and age of social media. Every time a happy event comes around, either we're busy in our phones, recording the moment for later that we forgot truly takes in everything, or we're stuck planning for the next thing we need to worry about. Humans somehow are never happy. Ain't that terrible? Like they say, grass is greener on the other side. You always look towards the next aim. And there's a thin line between being ambitious and being overly competitive with yourself. Furthermore, the misconception that recording something on your phone will allow you to relive that moment forever is somewhat wrong. How can you relive an experience that you weren't mentally and emotionally present for? Can I get an amen? Okay. That's how I have an issue with people taking pictures all the time of everything, because you don't get to enjoy yourself. You be worried about making sure the picture came out perfect. So, oh my God. You were hiding behind a screen, hoping to preserve this memory, but in the process, you didn't end up creating a foundation for that memory at all. We spend all day on our phones, but have you noticed that you never see a phone in your dreams? Somehow, your brain is never able to picture and show the phone despite all the crazy mayhem you may have been dreaming up. And that says a lot. If you spent a memory behind the phone, you can't even dream about later. Ooh, I get an amen on that. While you were learning how to create affirmations, you need to simultaneously work on how to enjoy the happiness. It is like standing with your feet in the sand at the beautiful beach and allowing the waves to wash over your feet for a minute and be at one, with nature. Humans are so used to feeling consistently pressured and always thinking about their responsibilities they have they have forgotten that they deserve to be happy. Not only that, they deserve to feel every minute of their happiness. They way, what? I think that's what they say, the way they do their other emotions. Sounds a little weird. I think that's supposed to be the way they do their emotions. If you give your anxious thoughts the respect of feelings, wait, what? If you give your anxious thoughts the respect of feeling them to their full capacity, happiness deserves to consume you too. So what I'll take that is, don't just let the bad things eat you up in life. We all go through things. Life is life for everybody. But think about the things that make you happy. If you have children, think about them. Think about your parents. Think about your spouse. Think about those people in your life that bring into your life. Not the people that take from your life, but people that add to your life. So while people are adding to your life and you're adding to them, try to be a positive resource in their life. Just like they should be a positive resource for you as well. Don't let people take your kindness for weakness. Don't allow people to judge you based on your past, because everybody has a past. But it's up to you to decide what you do with your future, your present and your future. Because in a quick snap of a finger, somebody could piss you off and you may get outraged and get enraged and do something that stops you and pulls you out of your character. And then things don't turn out right for you. So I want y'all, especially my guys, I really want y'all kings to stand in it. Learn how to use your emotions. God didn't give you tears for no reason. If you feel like crying, cry. Don't let no woman tell you you have no right to cry. Just like she has a right to cry, you have a right to cry. You have a right to your feelings. But just make sure while you're feeling it, you don't overreact. Ladies, you too. Because we all can overreact sometimes. So, that was chapter 5 of deep diving into affirmation writing. Y'all should really take the time to try to write y'all some affirmations. I promise you, they will work. They have a bunch of good, beautiful affirmations on. If you want to buy some of the books off of Amazon, they have them on Amazon. You can get them out the library. You can get them from anywhere. But when you make up your own, it puts a personal stamp on it, if you understand what I mean. They're tailored just for you when you write them yourself. So take the time to sit down and write you some affirmations. Heck, if y'all have the time, drop some affirmations that you think of right now. Drop them down in the chat, and I will come back and comment and share those affirmations on another live. So, I hope that y'all enjoyed that deep dive into affirmation writing. I know I got to give y'all something special before I get out of here. If I can find it. I might not be able to find it, y'all. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Let me see. I hope everybody's having a great day. Like I said earlier, I hope that y'all are enjoying your weekend and all that good stuff. And I hope that y'all are taking the time to enjoy your peace. Okay? Hope you're taking the time to enjoy your peace. Let me give you 1 second, and I'm going to get out of here. Let's see if this will work. Sister April works for everybody. I'm just saying. Give me a second, and I got y'all, and then I'm going to get out of here. I hope y'all enjoyed this, because I enjoy reading it for y'all. Come on, Sister April. Come on, Sister April. Come on, Sister April. Hold on, y'all. Coming. All right.
Somebody woke up mad at you for no apparent reason. Somebody woke up mad at you because of the way you carry yourself. Somebody mad at you because you went out and you stepped out on faith and got that business you always wanted. Somebody mad at you because of the way you love you. Somebody woke up mad at you because of the love you share and give other people. See, baby, people be jealous and they envy you because they ain't happy with themselves. So they try to find everything out of place with you to try to hurt you and drag you down. But baby, those are the type of people you cut ties with because they woke up mad at you. God already shot out his blessings over you, baby. Ain't no need to be mad at them.
Okay, my beautiful people. Again, drop some crowns and some purple hearts in the chat for yourselves. If y'all are millimeter, drop some crowns, some chest pieces, and purple hearts for yourself. Hashtag crown on, my beautiful people. To my kings and my queens, I hope y'all have a beautiful, blessed day. Don't let nobody disturb your peace, like I said before. Love up on yourselves. That's what them affirmations are to help you do. Love up on yourself. Love up on you first. Because you can't put anybody else before you. Because if you don't take care of you first, you can't take care of nobody else. So be careful out there. Be safe out there with this heat. I know it's a mess. And also, y'all should be receiving some graces for today, for the week coming up. So with that being said, my beautiful people, y'all have a blessed one. And this is Stu Queen B out.
You won't break my soul. 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 Everybody, everybody, everybody.